How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson, and welcome. We're inching closer to a 3-day weekend. 4th of July is coming up, a great time to spend with friends and ohana. We got a great show planned for you folks today. Ricky Kamai is here, up-and-coming, local, talented brother. We got a live musical performance here in just a bit. Plus, Eyes Plus Ink is here. Dr. Teal, Dr. McKinney, going to be talking about a project called Project Save, how to really support the local community. We got a lot to get to. But before all that, we're going to kick things off with Lauren Taruya, who is actually standing by live just down the street. How's it?
That's right, Kainoa. I'm here at Landmark Building Supply, and I'm just dreaming up my dream home right here because it's your one-stop shop for home improvement, or you can even design and build. And here to talk all about it is Ann Anderson, the marketing director. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for stopping by.
Okay, so Ann, for anyone who's never heard of Landmark Building Supply, can you share with us, what do you guys do?
So we opened this business 4 or 5 years ago. We started having our showroom during 2023 October. Our clients usually including investors, contractors, architects, or even homeowners. And then based on their requests, we will do a lot of different designs. We have windows and doors, staircase and railings, driveway gate and fences, and etc.
That's awesome. And can you share with us, one thing I love about your business is how unique and amazing you are at what you do. So can you share your differentiating factors with us?
So the only thing I would say is we don't really marketing ourselves as just building suppliers. We cover designers, we do cover installations. We visit the job site and do the estimate. And in this scenario, usually we will discuss with the clients, see if there's anything that needs to be changed and modification. And then we'll give them a lot of advice based on the layout for the designs, colors, and the styles as well.
I love that. So when I was walking down this lovely staircase here, can you kind of share the difference between this staircase and the one right behind you?
Yeah. So over here you'll see the curved staircase. They features with 2 stringers. So double stringers on the both sides, and then it's floating staircase. It requires more rooms for your curved staircase, which we will go on site and do a lot of measurements.
Yeah, and I love that down here you can also see the different wood options as well.
And then over here you'll see the stringers move exactly to the middle, and we have some stand-up pin on the side. If some of the guests, the clients, they didn't really like it, we can just remove it.
Oh my gosh!
And put it back.
That's so awesome!
So all of these tree covers, they will match with the steps, and we have a lot of different color selections and also the wood selections as well.
Wow, that is really beautiful. And I love how everything that you do here is fully customizable. Can you talk about your pricing and how it's really competitive in the market?
I would say during this market price, we're pretty much 20% less than all of the areas, the market areas. And then with the pricing, it's not just we get the materials, we also provide custom-made production drawings. We have we will have the production drawing lay out exactly what contractors they would like to vision. Mm-hmm. And then we also have different pricings for each product, depends on how good the sound and heat installation you want to go for. For example, for our windows and doors products, and we'll see it after all.
Yeah, you can tell this stuff is super durable and just really sleek and clean looking, which I really love. Now, for anyone that wants to come and check out the showroom that we're at, what is the best way to book an appointment or get in touch with you guys?
Usually we really like people to make an appointment with us because we want to enhance the guest experience when they walk in, and then we'll give them a full tour for in our showroom. After that, if they need us to go on site to do the measurement, or if it's like a new build, they would like us to send like the blueprint for us, then we'll price out everything for the products and they will see if it fit in their budget.
Awesome. Well, Ann, thank you so much for giving us a preview of what's to come, because when we come back, I'm actually going to show off the windows, the doors, the customizable closets, everything that you guys do here. So make sure you come back with us. I'm going to toss things back to Kainoa. How you doing?
Very well, Lauren. Thank you very much. Back over here in studio right now as we are gearing up. It's time for another Aloha Friday Mele.
Sweet lady, let me put you in the mood. Sweet lady, you know I wanna make you feel good.
Oh, that right there is getting me in a mood right now. What you're checking out right there is brother Ricky Kamai. He's got a brand new EP about a month away from dropping, and he's joining us right here on High Now Daily. Welcome in, bro.
What's up, my brother? Good to be here, bro. Thank
Always stoked to see you, bro.
Yes,
Congratulations, man. A lot of big projects and
Yes,
things
yes.
in the works right now, including, as I mentioned, bro, this EP. How has that been for you?
I'm
Very
so
first one.
excited. Yes, my first one. We're calling it Paid Homage, and I'm working on it with Jeff Rasmussen as the producer at the studio with Wendell Ching. And we're bringing in a whole bunch of different people for this project. I had Imua Garza come and do some ukulele for me, which is always good to have that OP picking on there.
Yeah.
It's awesome, cuz. And just the whole experience of putting together an idea for this EP, it's just been a great experience, especially learning from brother Jeff and Wendell and Imua. So good, bro. I love it.
That's
It's been
awesome.
great.
And then in addition to that, bro, I know on this EP, originals, man.
Yes,
Well, tell us
originals.
about some of these original
Yes.
songs. We're going to get a chance to hear the inspiration behind them.
Yes. So mainly, I think we're gonna have like one cover song, and even that is gonna be in the style of Ka'o Creative Boys, which is why we're doing this paid homage album to kind of pay homage to all of these artists that I grew up listening to, and but in my own way, originally in my own way. And that's the main goal for this album, and I think we're in the right direction. Yeah.
Very cool.
We're going.
And then, so where have you been jamming recently? We've talked story before. We know your Henry Kapono Foundation on
Yes.
on the Rise
Yes.
Artists as well. So where are you gigging at currently?
Well, we got a whole bunch of shows coming up, especially for the Henry Kapono Foundation. Tomorrow we'll be playing at Ala Moana Center. They have the two stages, the center
Gonna be a big
stage
one,
and
4th of July, big time concert action.
And then July 17th, we're gonna be playing with the Hawaiian Style Band. I'll be opening up for them over there at the Royal Hawaiian Club. And then July 23rd, we're going to be playing at the zoo for the Wildish show. And I'll be opening up for Kala'e and Kalena. So that is going to be a great month of just music.
That's awesome, bro. And
Yes.
we, again, have talked story before, bro, but you've been around music really your whole life. Man.
Yes.
How has this journey been for you now, kind of being in the scene, but now a month away from dropping your very first EP, being able to be on these stages playing for really all of Hawaii?
Oh man, it is so surreal. I mean, every opportunity that I get, especially with the Henry Kapono Foundation, because that's where it pretty much all started rolling up for me, with getting those gigs that are really meaningful. Not just the bar scenes and stuff like that, but getting really intimate with people when we perform, especially our songs that we want to share with people. Sometimes a bar setting is not really the best way to do that, but now we in full motion.
Yeah.
We're good brothers. We get good brothers surrounding me, and we might open up one trio or something like that and start working these guys out.
Okay,
bro.
we get more projects to come
Yes,
over. People want to follow the musical journey, bro. How do they do it?
Yes,
Just to stay up to date with where you're going to be and where
Yes,
you're playing.
follow me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok a little bit, and mainly the rickykamai.com, where I post up everything. My schedule is on there, and also I do a little newsletter where I share my inner thoughts and really get personal with everybody and with what's going on with myself.
Right on. Hey, brother Ricky, always a pleasure, my man.
on,
Thank you
brother.
very much
No
for
problem,
being
thank
here.
you.
Hey, stay with us on High Now Daily. This brother going to be jamming for us live here in just a bit.
All right.
Right on, bro. Now we jam, bro. Now we How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. I'm here with Dr. Hank McKinney and Dr. Micah Teal from Eyes Plus Inc. We're gonna get a chance to talk story here in just a little bit, but before that, we're gonna hear from some of the patients they helped along the way.
It was really eye-opening when Dr. McKinney actually introduced us to Project Save, and he was talking about how, you know, sometimes just your vision improves some of these learning challenges that you might have, and how it all kind of correlates. And so eventually we came in for a visit, had him diagnosed, or sorry, not diagnosed, evaluated, and sure enough, he was farsighted, and got him a pair of glasses, and then it kind of went uphill from there.
But they cannot help themselves if they cannot see or know what they're doing. But coming here, you have opened up their eyes and have them be able to see what they need to do as far as the education. Because on the table, when I sit there with them while they're doing their homework, I can see their faces all brighten up. Now they understand and comprehend what they're doing and what's going on. I look at them, I say, what? You guys can see now? Oh, Grandma, we can see everything. Now we know what it is. And now they're focused and they take their time during their assignments. And I'm amazed because their grades went up from D's and F's to A's and B's. And they didn't even have to guess now because now they can read and understand.
All right, very cool. Again, those were testimonials from patients that these two helped. Again, this is Dr. Micah Teal, Dr. Hank McKinney, and we're talking about expert eye care rooted in family, education, and community. That's what Eyes Plus Inc. really specializes in. Welcome into the show, gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for being here. Obviously, we can tell you guys have supported a lot of people in our local community. Dr. McKinney, I do want to start with you, though. For people who are seeing this for the first time, tell us about Eyes Plus Inc. and the service you provide.
Well, Eyes Plus Incorporated is over 30 years on the Leeward Coast. We serve the entire islands, in fact, other islands, and I do have some patients that do visit me from the mainland as well. But, you know, our kuleana really is to educate, and educate, you know, when knowledge is power. So being able to help our patients is so key. Vision is critical, and we believe that there's just not enough information about that, about vision that can change lives from pediatrics to geriatrics. I've been in this for almost 4 decades as a student of the eyes. And for me, I'm just continually amazed every day watching vision change people's lives. And with that, it's just incredible to be able to be part of that. And so we serve that in so many different ways.
Expand more on the services you provide as well, because it's much more than people coming in for a consultation. Hey, you need to do X, Y, and Z, but really we're talking about cutting edge stuff.
Yeah, we are, Dr. Teal.
Yeah. So, you know, we like to think of ourselves as innovators in our field. So we bring in all of the latest and greatest technologies that we can. So one thing that we have, that we were the first to bring to Hawaii actually, is NeuroLens. So NeuroLens is a glasses lens that actually helps to relieve migraines from those who suffer from migraines. And also we are bringing in something new called Nuance, and it is actually a glasses that doubles as a hearing aid.
Wow. Okay, so and you were saying this technology not available here in the islands before?
Yeah, no, NeuroLens, we were the first ones to bring it in.
Wow, fascinating. How does that work?
Yeah,
That's
so
incredible.
It uses a prism technology to actually help your eyes focus where they're supposed to be, rather than usually they're, you know, focused here when you're supposed to be seeing here. So it helps with those, you know, just having your eyes in the right place, and goes down to the trigeminal nerve, which goes throughout the head and the neck. So it relieves neck strain, headaches, all that kind of stuff.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, fascinating. And I wanted to go back to you as well, Dr. McKinney. When we're talking about vision as well, so crucial, but maybe oftentimes in a person's it gets overlooked sometimes.
It
maybe.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You know, there's been changes, of course, over the last couple of decades, you could say, especially like with pediatrics and education. And we went from learning perhaps in the 70s and the 80s in the distance. Today, we live in a digital world. Everything's close up. Yeah. So where nearsightedness back then was not the best eye to have, today nearsightedness does better with that. But the thing is that the farsighted eye, which is the celebrated eye, which is the one that gets passed at the pediatrician's office, they're the eyes that actually have the most difficulty looking at 16 inches and holding it there for a long period of time. And these are the kids that don't get checked. They don't get comprehensive comprehensive eye examinations, and many times they're misdiagnosed with ADHD and learning disabilities.
Wow, that's why, I mean, so many different factors go into what you guys are able to provide from a service standpoint. Also, we saw that testimonial with Wahine talking about Project Save. For
Yes.
people who aren't familiar with what Project Save is and this connection back into the community, what is it?
Well, Project Save is very close to my heart. It actually started on a day when I had a mother come into my office and really was asking, my child was diagnosed with ADHD. I don't think it is, but I don't know where to go. Can you help me? By the way, I need to get his eyes checked. And I remember the only thing I said was, eyes has nothing to do with ADHD. I'm so sorry. But time went on, we checked his eyes. A very simple type of RX we decided to apply. As he used it, the teacher responded to the mom afterwards to say, I can't believe it. Your child definitely does not have ADHD. I don't know what's in those glasses, but he was not the same child. And that was my first witness of a misidentification. And Project Save started there because I promised myself I would never want another child or parent to ever go through what they did. And so from then on, I've always been educating. So Project Save is really about getting the information about the critical connection between vision and learning and development. It's so critical. But we tend to miss it because we're still holding on to older types of traditions of testing. Yeah, and we need to kind of come forth and be able to test the eyes early. That's why we start at age 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So again, if people want to learn more about Project Save as well, they can head to the website, schedule consultations. What's the best resource for people to utilize?
Yeah, no, you can follow us on social media as well. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and then you can either call us or shoot us a text, and we can schedule that way as well.
Gotcha. Dr. Teal, Dr. McKinney, thank you so much for the time. Very important stuff. For more information about Eyes Plus Incorporated as well, head to HighNowDaily.com. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Great job, Doc.
All right, thank you.
Fantastic.
All right, right on. Thank you.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, when I went to the break, I promised you we would see some doors, and doors are delivered. We're here at Landmark Building Supply at their showroom, but don't leave it to me to give you all the details. We're going to throw it back to Anne to guide us through all the amazingness that is your windows and doors here. So what are we looking at, Anne?
So you'll see this windows and doors series. We did differentiate between different grades, depends on the sound and the heat insulation you want to go for. For example, for this door is actually over standard size, so it's 8.5 feet tall.
Wow, okay, cool. And there seems to be a lot of different options. In addition to doors, you also have windows. What you got over there?
Yes, so one of the features for this windows, you see how it is showing us a swing casement windows. If you want to make it as awning windows at the same time, we can have it as a combo.
Wow, oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a window do that before. That's amazing.
Yes.
Pushes up and out. Wow, that's awesome. Lots of different options depending on what your needs are. Beautiful. And then I can see that you just have a bunch of different colors. Are they also different materials?
So everything is actually aluminum, and then the way that we do for the segment, we have different colors examples. If you want to do like a wood tones, we also have the fluorocarbons as a wood tone, so it makes your house very different and different features as well.
Wow, wait, so this is also aluminum?
Yes, this is also aluminum with the fluorocarbon attached on to make it on the surface.
That's incredible. Why do you guys use aluminum?
So aluminum is a very good material for Hawaii Island since it's a very salt, the water resistance, and also for the salt, it doesn't really corrode. And with our features, I'm actually going to show you something with the sound installations.
Okay.
So you'll see for right now, you barely hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
I'm actually playing music.
What? This whole time this has been playing?
Yes.
Wait, come on, close it up again. Oh my god, that is really good.
Exactly.
And this comes with every single different design that we saw.
Yes, yes.
Wow, that is a huge benefit because it can get noisy out there.
Exactly, you're doing party and then there's no sound at all.
That's awesome. And in addition to the windows and doors, I also know that you customize closets, and wow, this is just incredible. Can you talk about some of the different options that you have for people?
Yes, for closet systems, we visit the job site, same thing. We do the measurement, including if your drywall is on or no, if you have a carpet at the bottom or no. We can have adding some light features, vertical versus the horizontal on the other side. If you want to do some shelf difference, we have some wood selections. We can also have some glass selections.
Wow.
Displaying your bags, and then we have all of the different panels. So again, we start with the designs and then everything we will went through together. If you want to do some TV wall sections, we will have some panels together. And actually, we don't call it as a closet system. We usually say it's a space solution.
Wow, I am so impressed. As somebody that has a ton of clothes,
Yeah.
this is something that I am just amazed by. And wow, it also looks like there's some modular things as well.
These are for the rotating shoe rack. If you have so many shoes collections you want to go for, we can go all the way to the top as well.
Wow, this is amazing. And thank you so much for walking us through all of that. But wait, there's more. Before we go to break, where's the best people that people can follow you on social media?
So Instagram, search Landmark Hawaii. We have a lot of different models and then like modern styles of the products that we're bringing more and more.
Awesome. Make sure to give them a follow, and of course, stay with us because we're not done yet. We're going to show some garage doors, some gates. There's so much more coming up on Hi Now Daily. Thanks, Anne.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. Hanging out with brother Ricky Kamai. I promised you a live performance, and again, we're going to get to it in just a little bit. But a big time shout out to Kona Brewing Hawaii for supporting so many of our local musicians with this Aloha Friday melee. In addition to that, Kona Brewing Hawaii has got a pair of seasonal beers. Have you seen them, Ricky?
Ooh, I've seen them.
It's good stuff. So the seasonal beers that they got, we got them over here in studio right now. And the Mahea Hazy IPA. What I like about the Hazy IPA, the Mahea one, it's a little bit lighter. You know, sometimes with the IPA, brah, it gets that rap of being really bold.
It's real strong.
That's right. This one's actually a little bit lighter. It's got good citrus notes on it, though, for the Mahea Haze, which is really nice. Seasonal, limited time, so if you want to go get them, you got to go now. Don't wait. They got them Hawaii Kai, Kailua Kona as well. Gonna pair good with some live music, I think.
Yes, it's always good with some live
That's right.
music.
We got graduation parties coming up, summer performances coming up as well. Right now on your screen, that's Ricky Kamai's social media handles. Make sure you check it out for details as we head to break. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Ricky Kamai playing his original song, Slow Down. Take it away, brother.
Mahalo, mahalo. Slow down, baby, come sit right here. There's no need for this space between us. Come get near to me. I know you've been working, and I know you've been worrying too. Right now is the time for me and you, so sit back, relax. I know just what to do to get you in mood. Come on, lay back and let your head down, baby. And I'll find ways to make your world go round. And I'll whisper things I know you like to hear. And I'll sing melodies just like this one here. Oh, yes, yes. Yes. Come on and whine and let me know that you're mine. And I'll be here when you wake up in the morning time. So don't you fret, you got the best. It's more better than the rest. Forget your friends tonight. I'ma put you to bed. Come on and whine. Come on and whine, yeah. Whoa, come on, lay back, let your head down, baby. And I'll find ways to make your world go round. And I'll whisper things I know you like to hear. And I'll sing melodies just like this one here. Yes, yes. Huh. Let me put you in the mood. Sweet lady, you know I wanna make you feel good. Sweet lady, so let me put you in the mood. Come on and lay back, let your head down, baby. And I'll find ways to make your world go round. Whisper things I know you like to hear. And I'll sing melodies just like this one here. Yes, yes. Let me put you in the mood, yeah. So our music, y'all.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now we are still here at Landmark Building Supplies. We've shown you stairs, windows, doors, closets, but there's more. There's garages, and I'm here with Anne again, and we're going to talk about customizing your garage doors. Is that right?
Yes, for the garage doors, we do have a different kind of styles. Right now, you'll see as a frosted glass. We do even custom made all of the frames in different colors.
Oh wow! So is that this
yes,
part?
so the
right
whole
here?
part can be black, can be silver. Sometimes people do brown. And again, we always go and measure the garage door size, and we can choose different designs that say this is more like a modern look.
Ooh.
So it very depends on the house. If your house is designed as a modern one or like a traditional one. Based on all of the drawings and everything, we will help you to decide the right colors and then the right designs.
Yeah, I really like this one. It's got like a little peekaboo window right there. And then what is this one made out of? Because I really love this design.
Everything is again made of aluminum, and then the reason why is you'll find out steels and even vinyls, you start getting peels or corrode or even rusted. So that is the very reason why that we only brought in aluminum products. For garage door, windows and doors that we mentioned before, or even like the driveway gate that we're going to see later.
That's awesome. And that is because in Hawaii, we just have this really unique climate where it's just constantly so humid. And I'm sure that has a lot of wear and tear on your home after a while.
Yes, so for the warranties, we actually cover for aluminum for 5 years. If you do some for the hardware, we cover 3 years. And then mostly the warranty will list it out very clearly in our proposals for clients to see more Q&A.
Awesome. And you did mention gates and stairwells, but I'm gonna let Joey go on up the stairs here and get a better look at the gates. But can you talk about the different styles you have up there?
Yes, so for actually some urban fences or the bowl slat fences and privacy fences, usually clients are more concerned about their privacy, but if you still want to have some airflow to go through, we can customize the gap.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, so it really depends on our audience. Sometimes the architect, they have more details for the specifications, and if the homeowners, they are a little bit more concerned of if we have installers or if we have the delivery team, we take care for everything, so homeowner doesn't feel overwhelming. But if you have your own contractors that say, we will have contractors to reach out to us, and then they can break it down into different kind of the installation price.
That's really amazing. Now, before we end, I really want to hone in again on your business model and how you really are a one-stop shop for everything. Can you talk about what should people expect for the time frame from the second they walk in here and choose their designs to having it at their house?
Well, I would say because it's custom made, our lead time is actually 3 to 4 months. Comparing with most of the custom made products, usually their lead time can start from 6 months or even more. So for the new build or remodeling, this is the time frame that the clients are looking for. Sometimes they reach out to us a little bit earlier, so we can actually dive into like the pricing wise or help them do like the budget wise.
That is so valuable and takes so much of the stress of either renovating or building your home off the homeowner. So that is really nice. Now, once again, where is the best people to go and visit your website so they can book their appointment to come and see this showroom for themselves?
So if you search Landmark Building Supply on Google, you'll find our website. And then if you want to see something more like the real-time things, usually we post on Instagram, and our Instagram account is Landmark Hawaii.
Awesome. Well, Anne, thank you so much for showing us around and man, making our Thursday so fun. I feel like I've just been on an adult playground in here. All right, you're watching Hi Now Daily, and we'll be right back.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. I am sure you know a person who owns the vehicle I'm about to talk about, and that's the Toyota 4Runner, man. It's known as Hawaii's favorite SUV. It's the ultimate vehicle for Hawaii News Now's First Alert weather team. In fact, our meteorologist Drew Davis gave us an up-close look at the First Alert weather tracker.
Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're on the roof of Hawaii News Now, checking out our new storm-chasing vehicle, the First Alert Weather Tracker. Let's take a look. All right, let's bring you inside the First Alert Weather Tracker. You may be familiar with some of the storm-chasing vehicles that other news stations have on the continental U.S. Well, we have all of the same tech here at Hawaii News Now. We actually have several different cameras here in the vehicle that we can put on live television. We've got this camera, and we also have a camera up on the roof to be able to show you what's going out in the elements at any time. So here's the camera up on the roof of the First Alert Weather Tracker. It allows us to do some really awesome things with this vehicle. You may remember it flooded on parts of Oahu in early January of 2025. And we're also able to get some really cool shots of rushing water when the torrential rainfall was coming down. Of course, you'll see our logo on this car. It's wrapped with a lot of First Alert weather icons. Right here, First Alert Weather Tracker, and our website, hawaiinewsnow.com, to get the latest First Alert weather updates. And of course, it's provided by our friends at Toyota Hawaii. They gave us this really awesome 4Runner so we can get the latest updates for you at home. All right, let's bring you into the First Alert Weather Tracker one more time to show you where all the magic happens. Right here, this is the control panel. This is where we control the cameras, the audio, the visual, sending it back into the station so you can see live breaking weather and live breaking news. And look how big this computer is. We had to take out an entire seat out of the First Alert Weather Tracker to allow it to fit. It really is the center, the heart of what is the First Alert Weather Tracker. All right, you also might be wondering, what other cool tech do we have besides the cameras? Because you could put cameras on any car. Well, H&N has provided us with this really cool tablet that lets us take a look at radar and satellite at any time. Let's take a look. So whenever we have active weather, we can zoom in on Oahu, zoom in on each island, and show you where the most impactful weather actually is. This is a 4Runner. It's built to last. Everybody here in Hawaii loves Toyotas, Tacomas, 4Runners, and it's built to withstand the elements. We were literally able to drive it into a flooded park during January's winter storm. Of course, if you see the First Alert Weather Tracker out in the field, make sure to come up and say hi to us. We always are really looking to get out into the community. But also, we've got this fun QR code on the back of the truck. This will take you right to the App Store or the Google Play Store, where you can download the First Alert Weather app and get all of our mobile alerts sent directly to your cell phone. So the next time you see this big blue beast out on the H1 and you're confused on what it actually is, now you know it's the First Alert Weather Tracker. We use it for live breaking news, live breaking weather, and also First Alert weather traffic. So the next time you see us, stop by. We'll talk story about how awesome this thing really is. So we'll see you guys next time.
Oh yeah, every time I hear that music, I know more live music is on the way. We got hanging out again with brother Ricky Kamai over here.
Yes,
another live song coming up in just a bit. But before that, we want to send a big time mahalo to our ohana over there, Kona Brewing Hawaii. In addition to supporting our local musicians, man, they got great limited time seasonal beers, okay? Earlier we talked the Mahea Haze, that's the hazy IPA. But they also got the Pili Pilsner. And bro, I feel like the Pilsner, that's like the indoctrination for a lot of guys when you're kind of first starting out drinking good beers, man. It's always a Pilsner.
It looks like a good time, too.
It is.
Look
It's
at
a
the
good
cover
time.
of that, bro. Unreal.
That's right. Big time shout out again. They're available over there in Kailua Kona, also in Hawaii Kai as well. It's going to be perfect for summer, getting together with friends and family, and also going to pair good with this 3-day weekend we got coming up.
Yes,
huh?
it is.
That's right.
Yes,
and Ricky's
it
going to be
is.
jamming this weekend and over here on High Now Daily. In fact, right now, we got a graphic up showing you his social media handles, how you can check him out. And as we head to break, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for our Aloha Friday Mele, here is Ricky Kamai.
Tell me, darling, do you still care? Say that I'm crazy. Say that you're mine. Don't tell me no, or tell me tonight. Kiss me as if I was going away. Hold me and squeeze me just like the good old days. But don't tell me no, or tell me tonight. I'll tell you, darling, that I am yours forever. Just like we used to. All of the time, I won't tell you now. I'll tell you tonight. Kiss me as if I was going away. Hold me and squeeze me just like a good old days. But don't tell me now,
How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome back to High Now Daily. What you're looking at there is an opportunity to celebrate Hawaii's Paniolo tradition at the largest rodeo in the state. You can watch the Makawao Stampede throughout the weekend. Big time rodeo going down. Live coverage will be on K5 and online at HawaiiNewsNow.com. Also, a live look here from our camera that shows off the views and the vibes from Oahu's west side. Right now, you can see Kamakana Ali'i, which is located in Kapolei. It looks pretty busy out there. Also, there's a lot of fun activities going on over there. In fact, this is going to be the last weekend to stop by In Pieces 3 Kaulele exhibits. Now, this is free pop-up exhibits. They're going to be taking place daily from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's located right across from No'eau Designers, but the last day to check it out going to be this Sunday, July 6th. So a lot happening over there at Kamakana Ali'i. Also coming up on Monday, Domino's Hawaii is launching their best deal ever. I hope you're sitting down because Lauren had a chance to go behind the scenes to check out their brand new commercial. Take a look.
All the way up to the greasy framing. Yeah, there you go. 3, 2, 1, action.
We are downtown at the Domino's storefront, and we just wrapped up an amazing music video / commercial with the legendary Sean Na'oau over here. Oh my gosh. Goodness. Thank you so much for giving me that backstage pass. Now, I have to ask you, you have a special tie to Domino's.
Well,
what was that like?
Yes, I do. You know, Domino's was actually my first and only job I've held. You know, this is back in the day, of course. And I was a driver as well as a manager at the Pearl City location. Yeah, Domino's, but I just love Domino's pizza. Love it.
Not only is the pizza amazing though, but what I've noticed is the people are amazing. And you were talking to me, you know, just about kind of going through the process of really growing up at Domino's. What was that like?
Well, I mean, you know, there were a lot of mentors, of course, you know, the people who are like managers above us, and we would learn from them. Also, you know, drivers as well, you know, just getting on the roads for the first time, you know, they would always have to have another driver with you to show you what their do's and don'ts. But it was so much fun. I mean, in high school, driving around, dropping off pizzas, getting good tips.
And it was your one and only job, because what happened after that?
Well, after that, I was a co-founder of a group called the Mana'o Company. Yeah.
And from there, things just...
Yeah, you know, we're so blessed and fortunate. We were a part of that whole craze that everybody called Hawaiian back in the day. So it was groups like myself with Mana'o Company, Kapena, groups like Hawaii Con, you know, all
the greatest people that are here in Hawaii, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so one of the fun things about creating this new commercial is that you changed the lyrics to your song.
Yes.
Can you talk about which song you did? How did you work on changing the words?
Well, you know, we decided, and it was a collaboration that we all decided on, Surf Laina. And changing the words, it was so easy because on paper you can, you know, because that was my one and only job.
Easy for you.
Exactly. So I knew what was, okay, let's just write. But then when I got into the studio to actually sing those lyrics, it was a little, you know, a little difficult for me because singing it, you know, how I wrote it for 30 plus years and changing all the words. So it was a little difficult, but it was fun.
And the words, do they just like come back you like the old lyrics?
Oh, yeah.
And then you're like swapping them.
Yeah, I know, like, oh wait, no, this is the old lyrics. I gotta put new lyrics in. So yeah, it was good.
But you're a pro, and seeing you do your magic behind the screen, I was like, this is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited for everybody to see it.
Oh, I'm excited too.
Now, the last thing I have to ask you is I heard that you're dropping an album soon. Can you give us a little teaser? Like, what's it gonna be like?
Well, this one is gonna be, it's gonna be a fun CD for me. We're gonna go back to playing reggae music again.
Okay.
And with this new reggae album, I'm trying to incorporate all Hawaiian language with this new reggae album. You know, the younger generation, they have a lot of, you know, maolis and, you know, but nobody's really doing the Hawaiian language with reggae. So that's something that I'm gonna try and see if I can do and release it in November.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Where can people follow you and, get the drop information, all that stuff?
Well, you can, online. I'm on social media and, all the social media platforms.
Of course, of course.
So just look up Sean Na'auao and yeah, hopefully we can link up somehow.
Yes,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll all stay tuned for that amazing album drop. Thank you so much for being
Thank
part
you
of
for
this
having
amazing
me.
shoot.
Thank
And
you.
make sure you guys check it out. Domino's, they're the absolute best. Get ready for the best deal ever.
Number one.
Perfect. Love it. Good.
Oh yeah, and there's more fun to come over there at Domino's as well. I'm gonna be live from there on Monday at 3 p.m. The deal starts on Monday and it's gonna end on August 4th. But we got something big happening this weekend as well. It's a 3-day weekend. We got 4th of July coming up. But on July 6th, National Fried Chicken Day, and one of our local restaurants celebrating in a big time way. I'm talking about Popeye's Hawaii. Come on in here and take a look. We got a whole spread inside the kitchen to celebrate National Fried Chicken Day. So what's taking place with Popeye's is they got a cool promo. It's gonna be one day only. Take a look, and it involves this one right over here. You go in, you get the 5-piece chicken combo. It's their signature chicken meal. What's gonna happen is you purchase this, and you're gonna get a $10 gift card to use at a future time, which basically is gonna save you some money and kind of cancels that out, man. It's gonna be free. So again, National Fried Chicken Day, Sunday, July 6th. This is gonna be taking place at Popeye locations across both Oahu and Hawaii Island. 8 locations total. And that's the deal right there that you're looking at to celebrate National Fried Chicken Day. 5-piece signature chicken deal. Again, only available July 6th. You gotta go this Sunday and you score that $10 promo card for free, which is gonna be great. But again, if you're getting together for this 3-day weekend to celebrate with friends and family, they got so many great different options that are available. Now me, I'm always kind of a wing guy. It's like wing thighs. Those are like, oh my goodness. And they do such a great job. So crispy on the outside for Popeyes. The biscuits are good. This is the rice, the mashed potatoes, which is really nice. I highly recommend. A lot of us are gonna do the beach this weekend with the family. They got these great grab and go containers that you can take as well. A little bit of the coleslaw. So celebrate National Fried Chicken Day over there at Popeyes Hawaii. They got the chicken sandwich that's available over there as well. Go down there and check it out. But again, one day only, so get it while supplies last. Have a great 3-day weekend. Happy 4th of July and have fun with friends and family. See you Monday.